Welcome back to Purpose Driven, the space where we reflect, live intentionally, and lead boldly. Today's message might stir something in you, and that's good. At least it's worth challenging ourselves and our mentality in order to move forward in life. We are going to talk about why laziness and self-pity are just not struggles. They are forms of selfishness. Yes, they are forms of selfishness. That's bold, right? But stay with me so that we dive deep into it. God created you with greatness in mind. He gave you the mind to think, the heart to love, and the will to act. You weren't designed just to get by. You were made to contribute. But here's the problem. If you constantly sit in your pain, replaying excuses and refusing to act, you rob the world of the gift that is in you. And that is selfish. Let me tell you a story about Tyler Perry. He's one of the most influential and successful creatives in the world today. We all watch his movies. I love Tyler Perry's movies. They are very entertaining as well as educative. But his story didn't just start with success. He was homeless, yes. He was once homeless, living in his car. He was once abused as a child, ignored by producers. He was laughed out of rooms. In one of his interviews, he said, "What I've learned in life is that sometimes we have to go through things to become who we are meant to be. You are passing through those processes for you to become who God designed you to be." Perry could have sat in self-pity, but he built anywhere. He didn't sit in that. He wrote plays. He saved every dime that he makes. He stayed up nights working 2 jobs and writing scripts. And today, what can we see? He owns one of the largest film studios in the United States, Tyler Perry Studios. And he built that on a land that was once a Confederate Army base. Yes. And do you know what that land was used for? It was purposely built to enslave people. But through Tyler Perry, today that land now empowers creatives. That's what happens when you refuse to be a victim. Perry said, "You can get 1,000 no's from people and only 1 yes from God." You know, that 1 yes is what we are all yearning for. If you sit doing nothing, that yes will never come. Let's bring it back to scripture. Esau lost his blessing, that is his birthright. But Jacob, his father, after he went to him for additional blessing, he said in Genesis 27:40 that when you grow restless, you shall break the yoke from your neck. Esau didn't wallow forever. He just didn't sit down self-pitying or pitying himself and blaming his brother. He rather equipped himself and he became wealthy. He broke the yoke that was upon his neck. So let me ask you, what are you doing with the mind God gave you? Because if you are waiting on handouts, somebody to hand you notes or promises, avoiding to make any effort and drowning in excuses, then you are holding back the blessing you are meant to be. You are holding on to the blessing you are meant to be to others. Don't forget, your progress is someone else's permission. Your victory is someone else's breakthrough. Yeah. If you are able to break through and be successful, somebody will pass through you to also be successful. As we are wrapping up, let me ask you these questions. Ask yourself, There's 3 questions. 1. Am I waiting for someone to rescue me from what God has equipped me to rise above? 2. What daily action have I been avoiding that could change my story if I started now? How many people are waiting on the other side of my obedience and breakthrough? Remember, if you are married with children, your children are looking up to you. If you are not married and you have brothers and friends around you, they are looking up to you. So what are you doing? You are not just living for yourself. Remember that. When you decide to rise like Tyler Perry, like Esau in the Bible, you don't just rewrite your story. You create a legacy. You break chains. You unlock purpose. Laziness isn't just passive, it's dangerous. Self-pity isn't just a feeling, it's a choice to stay small. A choice to stay small. But you weren't made to be small. I wasn't made to be small. You're also not made to be small. Or do you think you're made to be small? No, you're not. So get up, get going, and as always, live on purpose. See you in the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.